Hi, I'm Emani Alston. I'm a surface worker officer here in Jacksonville, Florida, and I attended the June 2021 conference.
And maybe before I have a couple of questions for you, but before we get started, tell us who you're going to work for and what you're going to do.
So I'll actually be working for Key Bank as a change program manager in the digital enterprise.
And high level, what exactly is that? What will you do?
So Pete, high level, taking a lot of things going on in the bank, like how you bank, checking, savings, all of that, just kind of taking it and transforming it into the digital space, make it easier for the consumer as well as processes within the bank.
Tell us what were you thinking before the conference, or what? I mean, I know that you believed that what we were saying was going to happen. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been in a partnership. But what were you thinking about, or maybe perhaps apprehensive about before the career conference?
Honestly, I was really apprehensive about my level of military experience. You know, I, I was actually probably the youngest candidate during the conference, the June conference. I was really apprehensive about my level of experience, but really kind of had to learn how to leverage and how to communicate all the things I learned as a surface warfare officer.
It's such a good point because if you think about it, like division officer, engineering officer, exec, I mean, you've done so many functionally pertinent things, but sometimes it's hard to know, like, how does a SWO, just to use your specific example, how does a Navy surface warfare officer relate her experience to being a digital transformation leader at a national bank? Like what? Where does that
Right.
even fit?
Yeah. I think that probably like one of the biggest things is that I've done a lot of team leadership and a lot of cross functional leadership. I mean, team leadership as division officer between like 3 and like 26 people, and cross functional working with other like different department heads and just having to look at things and working with them on a high level like that.
Right.
So definitely being able to leverage those two aspects of my career really helped.
All right. So my other question for you is working with a recruiting firm. Now you're a Navy, again, St. Navy Surface Warfare Officer. You graduated from the Naval Academy. You know people. You have connections. Like you don't need, or you didn't need to partner with Cameron Brooks. Frankly, you didn't need a recruiting firm to find a job. And you probably know that, but if you didn't,
Yeah.
let me just tell you, you didn't need a recruiting firm. To you, what was the advantage of using a recruiting firm?
And what really helped me with talking with me, Kevin Brooks, was the fact that you guys put a lot of time and effort into helping me prepare for all of these interviews. I mean, there's the whole TCS Corporate America book. It's
Thank
really good.
you. Little
and
plug there, yes.
oh, yes, and and really just having meetings like every week, just kind of going over all my questions and my answers and helping me, say like, okay, like yes, Imani, like we can talk about your experience this way, but it'd be better if we added this, or and even during the conference, just doing the days where all of the briefs about all the briefs about the companies.
Mm-hmm.
That really helped, just highlighting all of the connecting points about the companies and say, oh, and telling everybody that these are some points you should be bringing out about you and your background. So definitely, it's just all the prep work really just helped.
I